Hello everyone! Today we will crochet a flower basket. First crochet the main body part of the basket. The basket is crocheted with double strands. Take out the brown thread from the crochet kit. After aligning the double strands, crochet with double strands. The main body of the basket is crocheted with double strands. Okay, first, wrap the thread around the index finger and thumb. Hold the thread with the index finger and thumb of the left hand. Wrap the thread around the little finger. After wrapping the thread, the long thread is on top. The short thread is at the bottom. Make it into a circle. Press the crossing position with the middle finger and thumb. This is the beginning. It should be crocheted by making a magic ring. This is the method of making a magic ring. Take the crochet hook, hold it with the thumb and index finger of the right hand. The middle finger holds it from below. Some people like to hold the thread like this. Both are fine. Hold it in whichever way is convenient. I like to hold the thread like this. Okay. The first round needs to crochet 8 single crochets. Let's learn how to crochet a single crochet. The crochet hook enters from the circle. When crocheting, be slower. Bring the thread out from the circle. After bringing it out, crochet 1 chain stitch. Use your hand, press it with the middle finger. Just in case, prevent it from being pulled too long or too short. Crochet single crochet. The crochet hook enters from the circle. Don't pick only one single thread. Remember not to pick only one. Enter from the circle. The crochet hook brings it out from top to bottom. At this time, there are 2 loops on it. 2 strands count as 1 loop. 2 loops, bring them out together. This is the first single crochet. Cross single crochet, put on a stitch marker. When putting on the stitch marker, don't pick only one side. Enter with 2 stitches together. Here is another version to show where to put a marker. When making single crochet, have double crochet and double crochet. They all form a V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. The first stitch after the foundation chain is the first stitch of the round. If you can't find this stitch, place a marker after making the first stitch. Place a marker at the first stitch. Where to place the marker? Where to place the marker? The V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. When crocheting, go through the entire V-shaped stitch. When placing the marker, also go through the entire V-shaped stitch. The V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. Place the marker by going through the entire V-shaped stitch. Next time, use the first stitch. Insert at the marker position. This is how to find the first stitch and place a marker. You might wonder, after making the first stitch and forming the V-shape, there is actually another V-shape in front. Why is the first stitch the one with the marker, and not the previous V-shape? Before making the first single crochet, make a foundation chain first. the foundation chain is not counted in the total stitch count. The foundation chain and the slip stitch at the end of each round are not counted. At the end of each round, make a slip stitch. Then, for the second round, make a foundation chain. These 2 stitches are not counted. Start counting stitches from the first stitch after the foundation chain. So place the marker at the first stitch and not at the V shape from the slip stitch. Okay, let's get back. 1 V is 1 stitch. Let's crochet the second single stitch again. The crochet hook enters from the circle. Bring it out from top to bottom. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Bring them out together. This is the second single crochet. The third single crochet, the crochet hook enters from the circle and brings it out. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Bring them out together. This is the third single crochet. Crochet the fourth one again. The crochet hook should not be crocheted like this. Otherwise, it will be difficult to pull the thread. Only in this way is it a cross single crochet. This is a cross single crochet. If it is crocheted like this, it is not a cross single crochet. It's quite different. The effect of crocheting is different. The cross single crochet is neater when crocheted. Here is the difference. Next, I will help you distinguish between cross single crochet and regular single crochet. Each stitch forms a square X. Can you see it? This type of single crochet is called cross single crochet. The stitches of cross single crochet are square, making the piece look neat and full. The holes between the stitches are smaller. This type of single crochet is called cross single crochet. Now look at another piece. Each single crochet is V-shaped. It is V-shaped. This crochet method is called regular single crochet. The biggest difference between it and cross single crochet is the shape of the single crochet. One is V-shaped, the other is X-shaped. This is the difference between cross single crochet and regular single crochet. Let me demonstrate how to make a cross single crochet. For single crochet, do not yarn over. Insert the hook directly into the stitch. To make a cross single crochet, bring the yarn over from top to bottom. There are 2 loops on the hook. For the second yarn over, bring the yarn from bottom to top. This is how to make a cross single crochet. Let me demonstrate again. Insert the hook into the stitch. Bring the yarn over from top to bottom. The first yarn over is from top to bottom, when there are 2 loops on the hook. The second yarn over is from bottom to top, when making a cross single crochet. The 2 yarn overs are different. The resulting single crochet is called a cross single crochet. For regular single crochet, the 2 yarn overs are the same. Both are from bottom to top. This is called regular single crochet. For regular single crochet, it is easier to yarn over from bottom to top. Yarning over from top to bottom is relatively more complicated. So making cross single crochet is slower than regular single crochet. Why not yarn over from top to bottom for the second time? If you yarn over from top to bottom for the second time, the yarn will not go through the loop. So the second yarn over is from bottom to top. The difference between regular single crochet and cross single crochet is the first yarn over. Yarn over from top to bottom for cross single crochet. Yarn over from bottom to top for regular single crochet. Okay? Did you learn it? Okay, let's get back. The fourth cross single crochet. The fifth cross single crochet. When crocheting, don't pull it too loosely. Also, don't pull it too tightly. Pull it out a little. In this way, it will not be loose in some places and tight in others. This is the fifth stitch. Crochet the sixth stitch again. Crochet like this. The sixth stitch, we need to crochet 8 single crochets. Crochet 2 more. 7. 8. Tighten the loop. The loop should be tightened. Let's count the number of stitches. If you don't count the number of stitches, if there is a mistake in the front when crocheting, it will be all wrong when finished. 1V is 1 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If the yarn falls off while crocheting, start again. Start again by putting it back. First, hold the piece with the middle finger and thumb. Start again. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch at the first stitch. If you don't crochet a slip stitch, and directly crochet the second round instead, the piece will not be round. Here is another version of slip stitch. In this episode, we will learn how to make a slip stitch. Using the magic ring to start the piece. At the end of each round, make a slip stitch to join the last stitch to the first stitch, to connect the whole piece into a ring. After completing the stitch count for the first round. Now, let's make a slip stitch. First, find the first stitch of this round. The first stitch is marked with a stitch marker. This is the first stitch. To make a slip stitch, draw the loop to the middle of the hook. Use your right index finger to hold the loop. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Pass through the first stitch at the marked spot. When making a slip stitch, go through the V-shaped stitch. Penetrate the V-shaped stitch, bring the yarn with the hook. Pull the yarn out through the first stitch. After pulling out, there are 2 loops on the hook. Bring the second loop onto the hook. Pull it through the original loop on the hook. Tighten the loop by repeatedly pulling. The slip stitch is completed. Connect the last stitch to the first stitch to form a circle. This is a slip stitch. Okay, let's get back. Look at the first stitch. Here it is round. Crochet 1 more chain stitch. If you don't crochet a chain stitch, the piece will not be round. If you don't crochet a chain stitch, directly crochet single crochet instead. Here it is not good looking. Crochet it again. With a chain stitch, here is another version of chain stitch. Now I will demo how to crochet a chain stitch. Here, use a chain stitch as the foundation chain. First, make a chain stitch as the foundation chain. If you are going to make single crochet, next, 1 chain stitch as the foundation chain is enough. If you need to make a half double crochet, you need to make 2 chain stitches as the foundation chain. For a double crochet, make 3 chain stitches as the foundation chain. Make 3 chain stitches as the foundation chain, and so on. The taller the stitch, the more chain stitches you need for the foundation chain. Three chain stitches are the foundation chain for a double crochet. A double crochet requires a yarn over. Insert the hook into the stitch and bring the yarn over. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Then pull the yarn through the last 2 loops. A double crochet height requires 2 yarn overs. So you need to make 3 chain stitches as the foundation chain. Remove 3 chain stitches. Change to 2 chain stitches. This is the foundation chain for a half double crochet. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the stitch. Bring the yarn out of the stitch. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through all 3 loops. Pull through all 3 loops at once. A half double crochet is shorter than a double crochet, but taller than a single crochet. So you need to make 2 chain stitches as the foundation chain. Now remove the loop and make a single crochet. A single crochet only needs 1 chain stitch as the foundation chain. Make 1 chain stitch. Okay, let's get back. Crochet 1 chain stitch. In this way, it looks better. And if you don't crochet a chain stitch, here the slope will be very large. So this is the first stitch of it. Because single crochet has a certain height, we need to show this height. Put on a stitch marker at the first stitch. The second round is to crochet 8 single crochet increases. Crochet the second single crochets from 1 stitch. Okay, first increase is done. Here is another version of the increase. In this video, I will teach you how to make an increase in single crochet. An increase in single crochet means making one single crochet, then adding another single crochet. It means adding one single crochet on the current basis. Making 2 stitches in one stitch is called an increase in single crochet. So how do you make an increase in single crochet? Normally, you make 1 stitch in one stitch. This is the regular way of crocheting. For an increase, you make 2 stitches in one stitch. This is called an increase. Making 2 single crochets in one stitch. This is an increase in single crochet. If it is an increase in double crochet, it means making 2 double crochets in one stitch. An increase means making 2 stitches in one stitch. Changing 1 stitch into 2 stitches. This is called an increase. Let me demonstrate again. Make 1 stitch in one stitch. Enter the same stitch again and make another stitch. This is called an increase. Making 2 stitches in one stitch is called an increase. 1 stitch in one stitch. This is the regular way of crocheting. Now we are making single crochet. 1 stitch in one stitch. Making 2 stitches in one stitch is called an increase. Okay, let's get back. The second single crochet from the same hole. Crochet 2 single crochets in the stitch. This stitch should be tightened. This is the reverse side of the piece. This is the front side of the piece. This is the front side. The front side is neater. Crochet the third stitch. Stitch 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. Okay, the fourth stitch. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. The fifth. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. This is the seventh. The seventh. It was almost missed just now. Okay, the eighth. This is the 8th stitch. This is the second round. In total, there are 16 stitches. Slip stitch at the first stitch. This is the first round. This is the second round. Crochet the third round. The third round is 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Repeat 8 times. First crochet 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet and 1 increase is a group. In total, there are 8 groups. 1 increase. When crocheting, the single crochets should not be pulled with different lengths. Otherwise, the crocheted piece will not be neat. It is also not good looking. This is the second group. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. The increase is 2 crochet 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Crochet with the needle. For the third group, 1 single crochet. 1 increase. One single crochet. One called a dream. This is the 4th group. Crochet the 5th group again. One single crochet. One increase. One single crochet. The 6th group. One increase. For the 7th group, one single crochet. One increase. The 8th group. One single crochet. One increase. The 3rd round is done. Slip stitch at the 1st stitch. The slip stitch is here. Crochet the 4th round again. The 4th round is 2 single crochets and 1 increase as a group. Put on a stitch marker at the 1st stitch. Two single crochets. One increase. This is the 1st group. Crochet the 2nd group again. One single crochet. Two single crochets. One increase. This is the 2nd group. Crochet the 3rd group. One single crochet. Two single crochets. One increase. Crochet 3 groups. For the 4th group, one single crochet. Two single crochets. One increase. Okay, crochet the 5th group. One single crochet. Two single crochets. One increase. Crochet the 6th group. One single crochet. Two single crochets. One increase. Crochet the 7th group again. One single crochet. Two single crochets. One increase. For the 8th group, one single crochet. Two single crochets. One increase. This is the slip stitch. This stitch doesn't need to be crocheted. Slip stitch at the next stitch. Bring it out directly. The fourth round is done.